Spawning in the bottom right from Born Gosu are purple Protoss and love the alliteration, mondiolita. And in the top left are red, the British Terran, the captain of Psyx himself. It is Voltacus. Both of these players had a pretty good CTL season. Voltacus went 3-1. Mondiolita went 5-0 actually. At least one of those was a walk. Wait, actually no, I don't think any of those were walkovers. I'm pretty sure he went 5-0, which is pretty baller. And if it is true, he's gonna get himself a nifty little side award. I just can't remember if there was actually a walkover and all that or not. I'll have to go check that out because there's very few people who are able to do that. With 7 weeks, and for everyone in Group A, only 6 matchups total. You have to avoid getting any walkovers, for one. Like War Buffalo, he's 5-1, but he got some walkovers, so you don't actually get that. And you have to actually play all those sets and win them, so it's really, really impressive to do this well. But, I mean, these teams are in the playoffs for a reason. They do have a lot of players who do very, very well for them. Mondiolita and Voltacus, both pretty good players here. Opening probe, scouting out. No scout just yet from the Terran player, but that is because he is making a Reaper, which is going to run into... Oh, I don't even know. Can you actually... I don't know this map at all. So, can you actually jump up over here? Is this why this is over here? It doesn't look like you can jump up, but I don't know. It's a possibility, I suppose. Quick Nexus here from the Protoss player. It's a pretty standard opening. Got the second gas after the Nexus, I believe. So just a normal kind of an opener. This SCV chased that probe for a really long time. Voltacus also expanding behind this. Getting a second barracks, actually. Getting a tech lab on the first barracks, so okie dokie. Looking like Voltacus wants to have a little fun early on. Is this going to be a quick stem, quick combat shield? Quick conch shell, even better. Honestly, Proxy Marauder, because of Shell Rush, was one of my favorite builds from Wings of Liberty. It was just so fun. Because at that time, you know, as bad as I was, somewhere in Gold and Plat, like doing that build, and it's kind of micro intensive against a Protoss player who's building zealots, and you have to always, you know, back off and make sure you're not getting attacked. It's a lot of fun to do. But Mondiolita does see the fact that, well, he sees the Marauder. I'm pretty sure he took a shot from the Marauder, this probe did. So he knows that's kind of on the way. It's just a matter of how is he going to react. Reaction is adding a couple more gateways. Probe facilities, that's about finished anyway. But these may just be pre-planned things within the build regardless. And actually, okay, he finished Conch Shell. He's going directly into Stem. So that's interesting. Is there another? No, it's just a reactor. So, I don't know. I don't play enough StarCraft to know this. So this will be fun to watch whenever it actually happens. Shield Barrier coming up front. No surprise there. I don't know. This could be just a really powerful bio push. He's getting +1 as well. +1 to finish just about the time that Stem does. He's not going to really have much beyond just the bio, but if it does damage and a good amount of it, it's not like his economy is behind. He's a couple workers behind, but he does have mules, so that's pretty much fine. His tech's gonna be a little bit behind, so because he's not making a factory. Obviously, he's pouring gas into other things. Doesn't have a starport either. 4 minutes in, so that can be kind of scary, but remains to be seen how it works out. Of course, as I say, that factory is coming up for Voltacus. No major tech path chosen just yet for Mondiolita. The Twilight Council did just finish here for the Protoss player, so it's going to be Blink initially. So just a pretty safe open, honestly. It's this kind of your standard one basic or quick expands, get Blink, get something tier 2, tier 3 whether that's going to be Storm or I don't even know if you use Disruptors anymore. Some Immortals going to be coming out. Oh, man. This probe sees a lot of bile. Doesn't see really... Or this probe. This observer sees a lot of bile. That sound is ridiculous. Obviously, nothing moving out just yet. Starport on the way here. And, I mean, Stim and +1 are finished. Or finishing. Voltacus not moving across the map just yet. Combat Shield is finishing as well, so all of the upgrades are going to be finished. It's just kind of a strange order of upgrades. It doesn't really matter in what order you get them. Both players going for a third base. I believe just about the same time. Voltacus is a little bit behind, but not by a whole lot. So, I don't know. Despite this opener from Volt, he's just getting himself into a really nice mid-game position. He's going to have all his upgrades. He's got medevacs started on the way. He's got +1 attack finish. He's got +1 armor on the way. So once that gets about halfway finished, he'll be able to throw down his armory in another engineering bay and go directly into 2-2. So, I don't know. Safe opener from both sides. Double upgrades coming here from the Protoss player, so mondiolita won't be any bit behind the upgrades. Charge coming out as well for Mondi. Now that Blink finished up, a couple more gateways being added on. There's the armory, and a bunch more barracks coming down. Bolt's in a pretty good spot. Going to be going ahead and pushing out. Observer does see this. It's a pretty good amount of units here for mondiolita, but nothing AoE related at all. It's going to need Charge to finish real quick. Like, let's throw some chrono into that real quick. Because that may be all he's got, but even then, Charge and Conch Shell's already finished. No upgrades finishing here for the Protoss player for a minute. Ooh, Volt sees what's at front, saying, I'm going to go to your main base and just start killing things. Oh my god, this pylon. Please go for this pylon. Please go for this pylon. Oh, that pylon's dead. Goodbye, pylon. Goodbye, all of those things. All units go out front. Volt trying to get to the back of the mineral line, but... Oh, actually, he's going to go to the third base. Can he go for the Nexus? I don't know if she'd be able to kill the Nexus or not in the time it would take those units to actually kill him, but nice bit of micro here. And the main base is still getting ravaged here. Voltacus, just great decision making, honestly. Seeing all of the units out front, realizing it's going to be a bad idea, just pop in front. You could take out the Twilight Council, which would be huge. Actually, a couple of units still alive over here. It's just a sentry trying to take care of it, and everything being unpowered really hurts. Probes going down. Workers killed right now. 17. That's one more immortal. There's a couple of zealots. And finally cleaned up. But a huge swing in economy. Just in tech and everything in favor of the Terran player at this point. Again, he saw everything at the front. Decided just to pick up and go straight into the main. Kind of lucked out having that Artosis pylon there. He's going to pop back into the main again. And there's just not a lot left over to take care of this for the Protoss player. Because honestly, I mean, 59 army supply to 21. Most of Volt's army is actually over here. All of the tech is going down, which is really, really rough. Not a lot of units left for the Protoss player. One more immortal, a couple of zealots getting warped in. One more zealot coming in. Zealot dying before it gets finished warping in even. I go for another pylon maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the pylon, so nothing is doing any work right now. And even another double drop coming over for the third base, which there's not much over there at the. Anyway, mondiolita gonna go ahead and tap out there, so Volt will give his team the lead 3-2, one map away from taking this series and moving on to the semifinals.